Hi, I'm Carcina.
Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
No one knows Carcino and none of these.
There's so much going on in the world, and I'm just giving my 2 cents on it. Go in and do a raid at someone's house, but you don't have an arrest warrant for them.
Oh, we are back. And Adam Silver Slipper's whole failure is finna come out starting tonight. It's time to put an end to this. And it all starts tonight. Because you're making these bums in New York believe this is real. It's stupid. You see a magician do a trick, and we know it's a trick, but they still acting as if it's real. David Blaine can't float. Okay? We know how he knows it's your card. And all of this Adam Silver Slipper with Jalen Brunson out here and them forcing the Knicks down everybody's goddamn throats. It's been the worst production in history. Of course, New York is going to love it. That's the only people who are going to love it. It's clown season. But what I did notice is when it was time to bet, everybody started running. Oh no, because we scared of San Antonio. We scared of San Antonio. All that confidence ain't there no more. They just happy to be there. You heard what Shay said, the season's a failure. Because we didn't accomplish what we were supposed to do this year. He said it immediately on the podium. But when you got a puppet like this, they ain't going to tell you that. And I really shouldn't be hard on Brunson like I am. I really shouldn't be as hard on this dude as I am. Because this dude really hasn't embraced and had the arrogance, but they building it up so that can become the case. That could become the narrative. They building it up. They finna get smoked tonight. And they've been chilling all this time. They finna get smoked. This ain't finna be a 30-point collapse. No miracle. This Rudy story ends right here. Y'all Rocky moment was just to get here. Y'all are food. That's it. Food. Y'all are imposters, frauds. Your fan base is horrible. Y'all tearing up the city, fighting each other in the streets. Y'all look like straight bozos fighting each other. Both of y'all got on Knicks jerseys and y'all just punching each other in the streets. Dumb. And you think those are the people they want to give championships to? My man said Chief Quimby. Chief Quimby. Knicks out in 5. Chief Quimby is the Inspector Gadget's boss. It's funny. Compare y'all to Philly. They won a championship before y'all. And when y'all get beat by the Spurs, what will this season be? A success or a failure? Even if they swallow the whistle, the Spurs will take the whistle out of their mouth and shove it down the Knicks' throat. Why? Because there's no real leadership on the team. Oh, we always knew that they were going to put the Knicks here, bum. We said it at the beginning of the season they were going to put the Knicks in the NBA Finals. Did you forget? That's what the league wants. I get more likes and views. It's not true. That is not true at all. Everything you said makes no sense. Why don't you go check out my views? The Knicks are just trash. And they're what we got to witness right now. Trust me. I haven't talked about the Knicks for like 3-4 days. Why? Because there's been nothing to talk about with them. So I haven't talked them. I have not talked about the Knicks in 4 days. This is the first video I've done about like 4 days. Nobody cares. And when the season's over, there ain't gonna be too much Knicks talk, because there ain't gonna be nothing to talk about. I just know that everybody was talking that money talk disappeared. Bro, we didn't get packed up. We got robbed. We got robbed because we were too good. There's no way we would have lost to Cleveland. We had them beat. When we went to Cleveland, that game 4 was ridiculous. Game 3 was bad, but game 4 was ridiculous. And they knew it. They knew it. They couldn't even look the coaches in the face because they had to do it that way. And this is the nightmare scenario. People got to see Adam Silver slipper put a trophy that y'all will never see this image. This is the one they want you to see. You gonna give this bum a trophy. A potato head tryhard. A role player that you want to try to make a superstar. A role player. This is what aggravates me. When you take a role player and try to make him a star. This guy is what you would call utter trash. Just a basic guy to come off the bench to give your other guy some minutes. And then you carry him. First round, second round, third round. What series did they have that was even any good? They had nothing. They didn't want. We beat Jalen Brunson's ass all season. The Detroit Pistons. We whooped Brunson ass every game. The NBA had to pull a veto of Detroit for politics. As I told you, David Stern should come back out. If he would come up out of the grave and grab Adam Silver Slipper by his goddamn neck and choke the living life out of him for ruining the damn league by ruining the game of basketball, it would all be understandable. He would be every bit in his right. He wants to sell this garbage-ass in-season tournament. Because you know what they always say, right? The people that win the in-season tournament, they never go to the NBA Finals. So he wants to show them that the best teams definitely were in the in-season tournament for the cup. See, the two teams that were in the cup are also the two teams that's in the finals. Wow. Right? Right? This is amazing, right? This is what's good. Right? You see? So those two teams were the best teams in the in-season tournament in the beginning, and they're the same best teams in the end. Right? Yeah. This is fun. This is what the people want to see. Right? No, Adam Silver Slipper is not what we want to see. We want to see the best teams play the best teams. We don't want to see you carry a bum-ass team to the NBA Finals because they're not good enough to get there. So you can feed them to another team that didn't earn their right to be there and smoke their ass. Knicks have been getting by with this garbage for the longest periods of time. And I'm tired of New York acting like Jalen Brunson deserves to be in the top conversations. Let's read off some of the best players in the game. Shai Alexander. Is Jalen Brunson better than Shai? Is Jalen Brunson better than Shai? No, he's not. But in New York, know what they gonna say? Yeah, he is. So he's better than Shai. Oh, it don't stop there. The bus don't stop there. The bus don't stop there. Now, we know he's not better than Shai. What about the Joker? What about Giannis? What about Luka Doncic? What about Steph Curry? What about Kevin Durant? What about Kawhi Leonard? What about Jason Tatum? What about Wemby? What about Joel Embiid? What about Cade Cunningham? What about any of these goddamn players compared to him? Hell, what about Jaylen Brown? He's not better than any of these guys. And you want to know why? Because Jalen Brunson is a fraud. It's not his fault. It's you. It's y'all fault. Well, it seems like we had a very good time being better than Brunson. Cade was better than Brunson every time it was time to be better than Brunson 3 times in a row. So until Brunson proves he can beat the Pistons now, he's not even in conversation with us. But it's not Brunson's fault. He's just doing his job. He go out there and play the game. It's not his fault. He knows he's limited. He knows what he is. He don't lie to himself. He knows, like, hey, I'm just a decent player. I'm not a superstar. I'm just a road guy. So he's cool with being a role player. And that's not bad. So I really shouldn't be hard on him. That's what I'm saying. My beef should not be with him. It's really the Knicks fans. This fan base, you guys have boosted this team up. You guys have promoted this, knowing that it's trash. Knowing that they're just boosting and moving you along for no reason at all. The Knicks are garbage. They've been garbage all year. Everybody knows it. Do you realize nobody's been talking about this? This has been the worst finals rollout in history. That's what they do. Exactly what you just said, bro. Now, Charles Barkley was right about the Knicks fans. Oh, yeah, Charles Barkley was 100% correct about Knicks fans. Charles Barkley said they were down 2-1. And every Knicks fan was like, we got to fire Mike Brown. Get Mike Brown up out of here. and bring in Giannis. We got to bring in Giannis. Fire Mike Brown and bring Giannis in here. And they was like, dude, relax. It's just 2 games to 1. No, it's time to blow this thing up. Then 2 weeks later, we going to the finals. That's why Charles Barkley don't like Knicks fans. And he got every reason to not like him because of that. No, don't throw it on LB. Charles Barkley don't know LB. That's all y'all fan base. LB wasn't the only one talking about getting rid of Mike Brown. Charles Barkley said Knicks fans. He wasn't talking about Rowe. He talking about all of y'all as a whole. Did you see y'all social media chats when y'all were down 2-1 to CJ McCollum and the damn Atlanta Hawks, who has like no experience whatsoever at this? CJ was proving that he's a better player than Brunson. And they were like, whoa, this is going bad. And as you see, we know exactly what they're doing. 100%. Hell, I'm talking about skipping the whole goddamn game. Why do I need to sit there and watch Jalen Brunson get his ass whooped by the Spurs? That we all know is going to happen. I might as well go watch He-Man shit. He-Man. Dun, 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 dun. He-Man. Dun, 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 dun. He-Man. No, you wouldn't. People say that until they see me and be like, nah, I can't do that. Because this ain't going to go well. New York is a no-nonsense town. It used to be, Kev. That ain't New York no more. That's not New York no more. Y'all done got 2 rainbowed out. Y'all used to be a no-nonsense town, but not now. That is not New York today. Y'all are all for the nonsense. You like Battle Cat. No, I mean, but let's be realistic. Who's talking about this series? Nobody, dog. I'm serious. Nobody has been talking about this. This has been the worst promoted NBA Finals in history. Nobody cares. The whole series had just ended already. The San Antonio Spurs and OKC Thunder did $2 billion in Game 7 and social media and all this for traffic. The largest in NBA history. And Game 1 did $1.9 billion. The 2 biggest games, most viewed games on social media ever. No one cares. Oh no. It don't even match up. Yeah, my mom wants them to win. I'm like, we'll find out. Well, when people don't understand what it's like to move in a progressional way where there's progress and, try to advance and all these things, they put players around the Knicks to try to make the Knicks look like something. Oh, I'm coming to New York. Dare one of them to say something to me. First nigga that I saw hit him in the jaw. Ren started stomping him and so did he. By that time got rushed on security out the door. Draymond and Charles Barkley go to New York all the time. Y'all don't do nothing but talk. Talk, 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 talk. Only people that fight New York are white people. That's it. White New Yorkers, they fight. They fight each other, but they fight. Right. This video ain't gonna get a lot of views. Why? Because it's the Knicks. And here's the thing. Knicks fans know the Spurs are gonna win. Why you think none of them could pull it up the bet? Ro right here in the chat. Ro ain't pulled up the bet once. Couldn't wait to bet the Cleveland series. But now, when they finally got to play a real team for the first time in the playoffs, they fighting a real team. Their net rating is plus 19 to the 6. All this fraudulent ass bullshit for the Knicks. Just so they can get their ass mopped when they get their ass up here. Rose said 5 tips. Rose was right. No. That ain't the reason y'all ain't here. Mike Brown is not the reason for any of this. But y'all gonna carry this bullshit into next season where you will get your ass mopped because y'all think y'all the big shit. And y'all are trash. Y'all are really trash. The worst representation of a team in the East. Will I be going live tonight for the game? No. I'm not going live tonight for the game. I'll do the post game. I don't mind doing a post game, but live during the game, nah. Because nobody cares. That's what I was like, dude, nobody cares. He was like, dog, it's the Knicks, dog. Nobody cares. This level of hate is diabolical. It's the fans. Y'all are delusional. That's why. Kev, y'all delusional, man. I could see if the team was good. I'll be like, man, the Knicks are a really good team. I would tell you that. Why do you think Knicks fans don't want to bet? They don't want to bet because it's over. The New York Knicks fans know that the show is over. The tent is there. They have failed so many times. They expect to fail. You ain't got to believe me. Watch what happened. Wemby is the youngest player to win the NBA championship since, what, Tim Duncan did it? It's the fan base, man. Fan base is bad. So when you got a bad fan base, what's this? Yeah. Oh my God, this declaration. I got sent the cash app. Thank y'all for the cash app. I appreciate that. And the liking of the video. Appreciate that as well. We want you to go live when they win the championship.
I get random video.
Well, it's like this. Once you put yourself in a position where you are the end all be all of everything, you're putting yourself in a position to lose. The Knicks, like realistically, how they plan on beating San Antonio, and a lot of people say we match up well with San Antonio. You do, as far as athletic wings. From the wing perspective, you do with Bridges and OG, but OG is going to have to guard Wemby. And this isn't going to be the same team you played before. San Antonio has changed a lot, especially with their bench. And Johnson's going to put a lot of pressure on you guys. They don't want to get the cat in foul trouble. So putting him on Wemby is not going to be the ideal Mike Brown solution. He's going to go with OG and then go with Mitch. So Mitchell Robinson is going to have to guard Wemby, and Wemby is going to take Mitchell Robinson to the top of the key. And once he do that, we know what time it is. So Castle has to play the point and be guarded pretty much by Brunson. Brunson's going to have a mismatch all game. And now with De'Aaron Fox in the game, that's who Brunson pretty much his matchup choice is going to be. Each guy can get by. Josh Hart is the weak link of the whole team. Because Josh Hart plays a very slow pace. And if you play a slow pace with San Antonio, they can get back on defense. They have no problem defending Josh Hart. You're going to need a lot of outside shooting and a lot of shots to just start falling in order for y'all to be successful in this series. Cat would have to come out and be successful in order for y'all to have a chance. He's got to be aggressive, pulling Wemby out the paint by hitting that little tippy toe three shit. San Antonio's three-point shooting is going to be overwhelming, and the pace, too much. No, I cannot see this Knicks team beating the Spurs 4 times. The Knicks bench is built on speed, not physicality. They have no physicality coming off of the bench. You got Avocado, you got Shamit, you got Clarkson. You just got speed. San Antonio can match speed and defend that. Vassal's defense on the ball. The Knicks are going to have a very hard time with San Antonio because y'all keep thinking this is the same team y'all played earlier months ago. Entirely different team. Y'all are going to be an afterthought. Right. I mean, what? I mean, okay, you got avocado, right? A 4'2". All right, a 4'2" guard that's trying to sneak people from behind. Man, nobody got time for that. Championship is already over. San Antonio already won it. It should just be a sweep. I don't know. They might give y'all one game at home, but this whole thing should be over. All Castle has to do is remain in control, cut down the turnovers. The game is too easy to win. Too easy to win. OG's just going to be extra physical with Wimby. And they feel comfortable using OG to try to take away his drive and get up in his chest and push him. Now, how much will the referees allow the Knicks to play when it comes to Wimby? Right. Wimby is still green. They moved everybody out the Knicks way. They moved Boston out the way. They moved the Pistons out the way. They moved Shea up out the way. They got everything away from the Knicks so they wouldn't have to face the best team. Now you got to fight the other best team in the league. Wemby ain't going to stay out at the perimeter. He's going to go around and drive and take you off the dribble. Mm-hmm. Y'all keep thinking that this is the same team you didn't play before. Did I like the 90s Knicks? Oh, yeah. They were reminding me a lot of the bad boy Pistons, except for they just didn't have the talent. But, yeah, we love Starks, everybody. Remember me, I hate the Bulls. So anybody against the Bulls, Jordan the Bulls, I couldn't stand them. But they would always choke and lose because they didn't have a leader. Pat wasn't a real leader. They had a dog already in X-Man. If they'd have had Xavier McDaniels on the team instead of Charles Smith, they would have won. They ain't killing me. They ain't killing themselves in the chat. No, the Knicks been carried to this point. We all know it. But at the end of the day, all of this is coming to an end. Finally. It's like, finally, we can get past this nonsense and we can get by it and get through it. Yeah, that's what you're going to be saying. 4 more wins. That's right. 4 more wins. That's all Spurs need. I'm glad Outlaw has come around and he realized that the Knicks are doomed. I'm glad you realized that. Yes. 4 more wins and they're going home. Oh, you gotta love it. But all right, I'm gonna holler at y'all later. I'm gonna go ahead and update this Patreon and get everything cooking. Wimpy gonna whoop him. You know it, Jamil. You already know it. It's already over already. You know, we just gotta let it play out. Oh, of course. As I said, I'd rather watch He-Man. Rather watch He-Man than to watch them bum-ass Knicks get their ass kicked by the goddamn Spurs. We know the takeover is here. They got to get Wimby these chips right now. They don't know how long they're going to have Wimpy Yama. Watch when the Knicks lose. Man, they only gave it to Wimby, man. We got cheated, man. The magnet ball. Now it's going to be a magnet ball all of a sudden. Man, we got cheated, man. You saw it. They wanted to give it to Wimby, man, because he's from France. Man, we all know your excuses. We know it. We know it all. Fraud.